I'm not sure, but I definitely had a period there where it was Wolfpack after Wolfpack after Wolfpack. And then something that I did, so maybe this is kind of a tip, I don't know, is whenever I would, so for instance, when you get the, I wish they had it, you get the bar click button to report the sighting of a convoy, and you click that. I had it happen 2 different times where I clicked the button up here, and you know my radio man would go to the radio, and he would radio that in, and then it wouldn't be a half hour or so in game after that I would get a message from BDU not long after that a Wolfpack was being organized. And so what I believed anyway at that time when this all happened was that because even in game, that's like how intuitive the game system is, that because I sent that radio message, they put together a Wolfpack scenario because of me doing that. And I feel like maybe when they bring up that option in the messages up here to report the sighting of a convoy, that's part of what they're trying to get you to do, is report that in so that the game can then arrange for a Wolfpack. And it happened like that a couple of times. Now, I've had it happen more often than not where I've been on a convoy just like I'm on like this one, thinking I'm just going to be attacking it by myself, and then it just so happens that there's like 1 or 2 other U-boats that are also in the fray. That seems to happen kind of more often. But when you get a Wolfpack, it is cool. Like, so BDU will send you a message. It says we're going to arrange it. And by the way, I think that the way that this is built into the game as far as official Wolfpacks go is when it became an actual strategy for the German Kriegsmarine, kind of in that 1941, 1942 space out in the Atlantic Ocean. I don't think you could ever get that in the space between 1939 and 1941. I don't think that the missions would ever arrange themselves like that. But that's how it happened when I was out in the Atlantic like that. Playing solo, I did a few Wolfpacks. I had in my was it my U552 campaign that I've got a few videos up from back when I was still just screwing around. I got so lucky with Wolfpacks, it was crazy. I think I had like 2 or 3 in one span of videos. And I will say, I wish they'd been multiplayer, to your point, because your AI buddies, when you're doing your Wolfpack attacks, I mean, I didn't have it figured out. Let's just say that. You know, that's my stance on things, is there was something I was missing, and I think there was. I didn't quite have it figured out how to get them to. Basically, they would go in on the surface, and at one point I had a Wolfpack, 2 other U-boats that were with me, and they went in on the surface during the daytime. You know, and they just started wailing away with their deck guns, and it was a convoy that had an aircraft carrier in it. And, of course, you know, I'm sneaking in, trying to be sneaky under the water at daytime like you would. And then the alarms sound, and it all goes to hell.